And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that you.
Coming right up for the Warriors, they're on solid footing as we get through the middle of the season. Currently ranked number 6 in the Western Conference. We'll be right back after this. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And how about, DA, it's all yours. Stretch. 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Garland. Collins is out there with Simmons. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Simmons pulls it in. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Boston.
A long and tiring game, made worse, obviously, by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
And the rejection by Eaton. Doncic against Garland. Beyond the arc. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big man up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Leonard attacking. Minnesota with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. And DeRozan kicks to Mitchell. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Out to the right wing. Collins looking around. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Such a talented scorer. I mean, Beal, he can make any shot work, even the mid-range.
Garland against Doncic. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Here's Mitchell. The Warriors making the shot. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Mitchell.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Julius Randle's checked in for Simmons. Marcus Smart comes in for Beal. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Garland. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Dinwiddie finds Leonard. From 13, it's rebounded by Doncic. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Randall with the bucket.
Let the big man eat. Give it to Randall there, and he's locked in on the score.
Mitchell against Smart. Doncic left side. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Doncic missing. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Randall throws it down.
What I love about Randall is the power he plays with. He's an absolute force inside.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Get ready for the Gear Squad.
And it's lineup for Minnesota. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month.
This is not a team you want to face right now. I mean, they're locked in at the offensive end.
Brogdon against Leonard.
2 minutes.
Carter with the screen on Leonard. Brogdon. Hunter, no one around him. Drops in the tray.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Grant against Randall. And Randall throws it down.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Brogdon the pass to Hunter. Grant with a screen on Leonard. Here's Hunter trying to get open as Carter. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Leonard. Picked by Randall. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got 5 now.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
There's the pass to Smart. Back to Leonard. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Got a hand on it.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Brogdon against Leonard. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Smart against Brogdon. Leonard the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Brogdon looking it over. Here's Hunter.
Maybe the most feared defender in the world. Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So, how did he settle on basketball?
Oh, Mom said.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Simmons. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Low block shot. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Mitchell outside. "11 feet away," and again it's Minnesota.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Garland against Doncic. The drive by Garland. Good on the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
11 feet away. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And you talk to some of his teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he leads by example.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different.
I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Randall's checked in for Simmons. Marcus Smart comes in for Beal. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Garland. Dinwiddie kicks to Randall. Off target from three-point range. And don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
But Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of these biggest games of game, he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Smart dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Jackson. DeRozan against Leonard. DeRozan's shot is off.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And there's Collins on the assist from Smart. Collins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
No, nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
Here's Doncic. That one doesn't go. Collins with some nice D. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Who wants a T-shirt? Get ready for the Gift Squad.
Several teams changing it up here. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already a defensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing the ball to defenders. That's about time.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Brogdon. Garland with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Vucevic, and against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First personal high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Warriors leading by 3. Garland, the pass to Beal. To the paint, and stolen by Hunter. Pass to Giddey. Carter kicks to Grant. Back to Carter. Pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Simmons dishes to Garland. Beal against Carter. Vucevic setting the pick for Garland. There's the drive. That's in. And he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Beal against Brogdon. Trying to get open as Carter. Got it off in time.
Bill has quick instincts on him. He's fantastic at getting his hands up to contest shots.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We have ball.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
It should be a tight one. These are evenly matched teams in terms of personnel and coaching. It's the kind of game that's likely to come down to the wire.
And now for that first half we just saw, some good momentum leading into quarter 3 for the Warriors. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Ayton is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Ayton with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside DeRozan. Ayton a screen on Leonard. DeRozan passes to Jackson. Here's Ayton. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Inside. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Leonard's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Warriors. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his second basket.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins in of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Garland. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Leonard. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Mitchell against Beal. Shoots from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Passes it to Garland. He kicks it to Leonard. Back to Garland. The pass to Leonard. The three-pointer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Craig, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
It helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Beal with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Ayton against Collins. Here's Doncic. And he converts the layup. Doncic has got 11 points.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot, despite the contact.
The shot by Beal, no good. Doncic passes to Mitchell. Collins against Ayton. The dish to Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. And Collins has got the ball here for the Warriors. Simmons can't get it to go.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
2 minutes remaining.
DeRozan passes to Mitchell. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 11 points in the game.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't ground him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Vucevic checked in for Ben Simmons. Warren comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Beal. Garland dishes to Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Grant kicks to Brogdon. Back to Grant. Trying to get open as Carter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Grant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Vucevic a screen on Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Warren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
Minnesota making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Giddey the pass to Brogdon. Pass to Giddey. Carter with the screen. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Minnesota shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Shooting for Minnesota.
On the free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Right side Warren. Outside Garland. Vucevic finds Warren. Collins setting the pick for Warren. And he drops it in from the low post.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's DeRozan, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Outside Garland. Down low. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Warriors lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Randall out there with Vucevic. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. Pass to Giddey. Back to Doncic. Passes to DeRozan. Here's Giddey. Guarded by Simmons. Drives to the hoop. And another 3 for Minnesota.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Warriors shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Randall against Jackson. Randall kicks to Simmons. Back to Randall. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And that one's good. Doncic.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Jackson against Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Carter with the screen. Here's Giddey. Banked in off the glass. And Minnesota leads by 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And the Warriors with some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Garland in for Julius Randle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Beal with the bucket.
Classic shoot guard. Bill loves to fire off the pass.
Outside DeRozan. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fires from 18. Jackson misses.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Doncic with the steal. Oh, Ayton in position.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Garland against Jackson. Garland the pass to Leonard. Collins setting the pick for Leonard. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Leonard against DeRozan. score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Outside, Beal. Simmons against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Garland against Doncic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Leonard against DeRozan. Leonard inside. There's Beal with the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Ayton the screen. Doncic, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Mitchell against Garland. Back to Leonard. With the drive, count.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
It's time for T-shirts. Get ready for the Gear Squad.
Here's Ayton, outside DeRozan. The 3 for Doncic. Nails the triple.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise. Get ready for the Gear Squad.
Leonard the pass to Garland.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. This is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Get ready for the Gear Squad.
Seven seconds left in the 4th quarter. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.